Okay. All right. Hello, Gary.
Hello.
This is my brother, Gary Winkler. A lot of you know him. And he suffers from macular degeneration. Right, Gary?
Yes, that's true.
And your biggest worry about that, Gary, would be what?
Well, if you like to read a lot, like I do, you eventually get to the point you can't. I don't know how long that takes. It can be slow. And then also, eventually, your privilege of driving, which severely restricts your independence.
Right. So we're doing this interview here in Whole Foods. You probably hear other people. But, okay, so your biggest fear would be not being able to read. Gary loves to read and look at educational videos, and he loves to drive. So those would be two things that you would be worried about. Okay, so there is a doctor. What's the doctor's name who actually knows certain things to do that you trust about macular degeneration?
The nearest one I know here in California is Dr. Damon Miller down by Palo Alto. He's been using this kind of therapy for maybe more than 20 years, maybe. And
okay.
He's had a lot of positive results with people with this same condition.
So regular insurance will not cover him?
No, not for this, no.
So, in other words, that's why I want to do a GoFundMe for Gary Winkler, my brother, so that he can get some help for his macular degeneration, which is not helped by normal therapy, right, Gary?
Right. Conventional therapy doesn't really recognize it yet. There's been a number of ophthalmologists around the country who've had very positive results using the microcurrent, specific current stimulation, and a few other therapies that together can stop the progression and even regress some of the progression that you already have.
Right. So the doctor that we just mentioned is the guy down in Palo Alto, and he also gives a prescription for a little machine that's a bit costly. And that machine, how much does that machine cost?
Well, I think the cheapest is $1,200 to $1,500.
Okay, so that is not really good for a person on a limited income. And that is what you would like to get, right? The little microcurrent machine?
Right, I'd like to get that in and work with Dr. Miller with some of his other therapies that he says you need comprehensive to get the best results. So there would be that plus a few of his other therapies. So
there's a few therapies plus doctor's appointments, and those are not covered by your Medi-Cal or whatever kind of insurance you may have, right?
Right.
So, okay. So that's why we're going to try this GoFundMe so that Gary's macular degeneration can be not only stopped but brought back to, which is, Gary's read a lot about this and it's really a great thing. So, okay, Gary, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.